Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United vs Everton match reaction, where United are through to the Carabao Cup or EFL Cup semi-final against Manchester City. Now, before we get into it, I must say that I thought the team played very well today, all around. I think that game should have been done in the first half an hour. I think if Cavani didn't score that goal, I would have absolutely murdered him on today's show. But I'll allow it. I'll allow it. He scored an absolute peach of a goal. And we move, we move. I'm no sidekick all the time. But yeah, before we get into it, please, if you are new, subscribe, like, comment below as we talk for any interesting feedback and things like that, interaction with us. But yeah, Mulot, initial thoughts on that game today?
Interesting game. I think for the first 25 minutes, we looked like the best team in the world, really. Like, some of the things we were doing in the 25 minutes were incredible. Our movement, a lot of the time, I could even compare it to Liverpool, really, the way we were moving the ball. Because it wasn't just on the counter. We were holding it properly. We were creating a decent amount of chances. We needed to counter, we do that. Winning the second balls or pressing really high. It was phenomenal. Everton couldn't keep up with it. But then that natural thing happened where, that phase where dominating runs out and you kind of have to deal with the other team. That happens in pretty much every football game, where Everton started to get into it. And I was really happy with our defense. I thought we looked good. And I thought, yes, we did play more on the counter then, but that also looked pretty decent in the circumstance. But my big problem is that we could never regain the control that we had in the first 25 minutes. Felt like for the rest of the game, offensively, it was just a little bit hit and miss, to be honest. Especially in the second half. I didn't really see anything extravagant going forward. And yeah, we created the odd chance here and there. Our defending was decent. But I think that just sums up this game today. I think for 25 minutes, we were awesome. But for the rest of the game, it was average, slightly above average, but nothing more than that, to be honest. And I think, Martial came on, played really well. I think, we have to give, as much as the goal was a lot to Cavani's brilliant finishing, Martial passed the ball, And as much as you could say the game was over, he scored a goal himself as well. So I think we have to give him props. And good finish from Cavani. As much as you say you weren't really happy with his own performance, but I think, it was the telling blow. And overall, decent game, but nothing amazing, to be honest, in my opinion.
I mean, it's interesting because I think, maybe I'm thinking a lot of that 30 hours, has affected my ratings, how I looked at the team performance. But I do agree with you. I think after that half an hour, everyone was sloppy. Even if it wasn't just us, it was Everton. The ball just couldn't stick to anyone. The ball was just drifting out of play or drifting to the opposition. There's lots of mistakes. I think certain players nullified that a little bit. Restricted it. But I think lots of our big players. Look at Bruno. Bruno gave the ball a lot. I know he does generally give it away a lot, but today it looked like he gave it a lot more. Yeah, Pogba. I think if Everton weren't so dizzy, Pogba lost the ball in those dangerous areas again a few times today. Donny van de Beek was sliding all over the place. But yeah, other than Dean Henderson was actually very shaky for me as well. I think whenever he had to do something, it looked like I don't know if you've noticed, but like when Maguire starts pass, or anyone, not even Maguire, anyone who passes the ball to Henderson's feet now, it's like that last game has affected him. It looks like he's shaking. It's like, Sheffield vibe. Yeah, Sheffield vibes. So I didn't really have much to do today, Tino. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I thought fair play to the lads.
Ball away. In the first 20 minutes, I think Everton wanted us to win the game. The amount of times they were giving us the ball was just ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah. But to look for a negative, we should have scored in those first 20.
No, yeah, that's my only negative. Like I said, if Cavani, I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you now. It's not an agenda or anything. If Cavani didn't score that goal, you was erased off the sport. If you go ask my dad, because I read the players who play anyways for the match ratings on the whiteboard. Cavani wasn't on that whiteboard. He was on it at the beginning. Then he started creeping down. I put a 5 there. Then I put him like -1. Then I just raised him off the board. And then he scores that goal. Of course he scores that goal. As soon as I raise him off the board, what does he do? He scores the goal. Crazy. But that's just the way football is. But yeah, I knew that game was crying out for Martial and Rashford. I think if Martial and Rashford won in that first half an hour, game over. I think it would have been game over.
Like, I'm looking at your ratings and I can see that we're going to disagree big time today. So it should be interesting.
I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have Clayton here, but yeah, I didn't even get to speak to Clayton to see what his views were. But I actually thought we did play well. I honestly, you know what it felt like. To be honest with you, it felt like every semi-final United have been in since Oli. It's like we've played so well, but don't let it slip. Don't. And then it was just creeping in my mind, like, oh my god, that first half an hour was the chance to close it out, finish the game, go to the semis, and I'm just thinking, don't bottle, please don't bottle.
Everton are gonna get something.
Yeah, don't do this, don't do
But
this.
Everton are a bit poor in my opinion.
No, they were very
I
poor.
think they were very poor today. They struggled to get people like Calvert into the game. I don't know what was the problem. Even when they looked like they were getting a hold of the game, offensively, they were just really, really poor today.
Yeah, I was gonna say hypothetically, if Calvert-Lewin played for us and Cavani played for Everton, in that first half an hour, I guarantee I'd probably say Calvert-Lewin probably scores 2 of those chances, 100%.
Do you say they would clear cut chances? I don't know.
I definitely thought they would clear cut chances. I definitely thought he should have done a lot more. Definitely, especially about how people love up Cavani's ass. I expect that ball to go in the back of the net.
For me, if Calvert-Lewin can finish it, Cavani Cavani's better than Calvert-Lewin finishing, in my opinion. This is what it is, really.
Yeah, it is.
Cavani has earned the right to say that he's the better finisher.
No, yeah, he is.
To be honest, I'm not sure if they were completely clear-cut chances.
I thought they were.
You should have scored one of them.
Yeah. You could have had 5 goals today, but anyways. We'll get there. I'm telling you, Cavani was annoying me today. I wanted to clothesline him today. Like what he did to Yerry Mina, that's what I wanted to do to him today. That's how frustrated I was with. I would have something more for halftime. I wouldn't have lied to you. But yeah, anyways, enough about the negative stuff. Let's get into it. Before we actually get into it, we'll speak about more in the match preview again. But City, like I said, we got City in the semi-final. History is repeating itself. Last time this happened, we got knocked out. As normal, because we never make the final under Oli. So, I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. Do you think we can if we continue this run of form? And 2, do you think this is a big chance for Oli to right the wrong?
Before I get there, who's the other team? Bristol, right?
Brentford. So Spurs and Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we get Brentford? Why do we never get teams like Brentford in the semi-final?
With United, it's never the easy way. That's what I'm gonna say. It's never been easy with United.
For once,
even Champions League winners, last-minute goals, some other scruffy goals and Fergie. It's never easy for United. 2-0 down. Yeah. The first 10 minutes. It's never easy with United.
It's a great opportunity. Like he's done it again. He's in the semi-final, so he has to show that we've moved forward. He has to show that we can make a final this time. And if you look at the 2 teams, I think we're a better team at the moment than Manchester City. Definitely.
Yeah, I think City, they looked good against Arsenal, but then, the way Arsenal are now, let's not talk. But they beat us, it's even more annoying that the only game they won was against us, it's very annoying. But I won't get into it. But yeah, City semi-final, let us know what you guys think. You think we're going to beat the bald-headed fraud, as I like to call him? I really don't like Pep. I really don't like the team. So yeah, I really hope United thump City. I really do hope. And Pep can't really play for a draw. I mean, he can go somewhere else. I don't know how it works. 2 legs, then pens. I think. I don't know. But it seems like a Pep thing to do. Drag it out. So we'll just have to see what it comes in, and we'll speak more about it in the match preview. But yeah, in terms of today's game, though, Moroto. You say we're going to disagree a lot, so I'm very interested to see where this goes. So let's get straight into it. With the player ratings, Dean Henderson, I gave him a 6. He kept the clean sheet, obviously, but I honestly think he didn't have anything to do really. And when he did have things to do, it looked like he's lacking confidence. That Sheffield game looks like it still left some sort of a scare on him. But yeah, that's what I'm. So I just gave him a 6.
The thing is, I didn't think he did anything wrong. Again, no, it was an average performance, really. I think the best thing, if you want to call it a save, it is a save. Is that I think a free kick where he hit it over the bar.
Yeah.
But besides that, he didn't really have much to do. There was a point where he came out for the ball and almost dropped it, then caught it again. I don't know what you think of that.
He was gassed, yeah.
And as you say, he looked a bit edgy from time to time. So he didn't concede, did he? So I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Yeah, kept the clean sheet. Yeah.
Above average, 6.5.
Yeah, I think that's
decent game.
Yeah, I think that's fair with Dino. I mean, I rate Dino a lot. I think he does have the potential to be better. No, I'm not better than De Gea, but be De Gea's long-term replacement. He could do that. So. But he's got to perform now.
Mm.
I think clearly he understands what it takes to be a Manchester United goalkeeper. It looks like the pressure's on him. And I don't think a performance like that against Everton today would push De Gea out. I think De Gea is still comfortably our number one. But yeah, an okay game from Dino today. Alex Telles, I gave a 7 because he kept the clean sheet, and I think going forward today, it seemed like his best performance yet in the Manchester United shirt. It looks like he is getting better and better as the games roll on. Defensively, though, I'm still lots of questions marks around Alex Telles for me personally, because he got chowed today by someone. I forgot who the player was, but he got chowed, where it looked like he was supposed to put the tackle in, and it's almost like that Garabell thing he did in one of the knockout stages in Champions League, where he kicks it around, runs on the outside line of the throw-in, backwards in, and just beats Telles for pace. So I was like, oh lord. But yeah, Alex Telles 7 today. I think this has probably been his best game for us so far.
Mm. It was actually Gareth Bale like in the Copa del Rey, and this I'm thinking of a different moment.
No, the one where he knocks, he knocks it and then he runs on the outside of the line, and he does that run. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and that's the same one.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, I couldn't put it any better, to be honest. I think going forward, probably his best game. There was signs of encouragement today, and I think it's the way we played. Also in the first half, I feel like we offensively were very good, and it really benefited him to play in such a style. And defensively, I don't remember the moment you're talking about, but I don't remember him having to deal with much. But he was great. I just don't remember too much coming down that side. So, above average because of his attacking work. I'm gonna give him a 6.5 as well.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Maybe a little bit under what people expect. Clean sheet, played well. Maybe a bit under. But that is what it is. Let us know what you thought of Alex Telles. Harry Maguire, I thought also, again, today he was solid. He really didn't do anything dizzy. And I'm going to point this out now. I'm not taking anything away from Maguire today. But why did Maguire look so good today? It's that man next to him today, Eric Bailly. He put a fast centre back next to him. The pairing works, and I'm not even saying it could be Lindelof and Bailly. We've seen Lindelof and Tuanzebe pocket Neymar and Mbappe. So, you can't have Lindelof and Maguire. And I think, the unfortunate thing, we'll get to Bailly now, is that we all love Bailly. I think we all do love Bailly. We all want Bailly to be our, one of the first team centre backs. But this man, he can't stay fit. So that's the main issue. But yeah, with Harry Maguire today, I only have one negative. Same negative all the time. It's not his fault. I think it's tactically. Zonal marking again on corners, marking fresh air. And Yerry Mina was free. He was a free man today. Yerry Mina was a free man. But other than that, I thought his passing was simplified. Kept it clean, kept it short. Didn't do anything ridiculous. So yeah, solid performance from Harry Maguire. So I gave him a 7.
Passing wise and on the ball, I think I was maybe comparing him to Barry too much because he was really good at it today. So I thought that was a bit average. And it's that long ball that I always defend from time to time, and he got it horrendously wrong. So I think I'm starting to see the light. There. But I don't know, I disagree a little. I feel like there's been games where I thought he was great and you and Clay didn't think so much. And today, I just felt like, for me, a 7 I think is good. I didn't see anything good really from Harry Maguire. I think it was a solid performance, if that's the right word. It was a decent performance. He was in position. But I didn't see anything amazing. He won everything in the air, as he always does. So, once again, like I said before I did the player ratings, I thought this performance was average, above average. And I think that's going to be highlighted in my ratings. And I'm going to give him a 6.5 as well.
Okay, that's fair. Listen, Slabhead, I think, you need a partner or Lindelof needs a partner. I don't think both of you can play. I mean, clearly today, we've seen it. Whether it's Axel playing there or it's Bailly playing there, that's the best pairings when, you have a pace.
But I do agree. I feel like those stupid mistakes because of lack of pace didn't really happen that much. Yes, it was a Caribou.
That pass he gave away, that one pass he gave away where Calvert-Lewin was running through, Bailly got back and you covered it. So it just shows, yeah. If Lindelof was there, it was never happening. No one's catching that. So
that exact moment, I was like, would that have been an Everton goal if Lindelof was on the pitch?
Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, so yeah, Maguire was never gonna get rested anyways this game. But Eric Bailly, but why couldn't you just stay fit for us, please? Like why can't you just stay fit for us? You are a beast of a centre back. Reckless.
Dude.
I think. You killed Richarlison today. Absolutely killed him. I thought you killed yourself as well because you're holding your back. My God, you do scare me still. I don't like your Cruyff tens at the back. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't like his Cruyff tens still. I know you guys don't mind it, but it gives me heart attacks. His Cruyff tens with the ball. But Eric Bailly is solid. And he just emphasized why we always say you need a pacey centre back. And there's question marks about Bailly and Twanzebe's fitness. So you still need a centre back. If Bailly and Twanzebe aren't fit enough to do it the whole season, it doesn't solve the problem. But while he is here and while he is playing, he is a beast. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for Eric Bailly. One of my contenders for man of the match, but yeah, solid performance.
Yeah, this guy frustrates me. He makes me sad because I've always been the biggest advocate for Eric Bailly. And then Marcus will be like, yeah, okay, but he's gonna get injured. Please never.
Yeah, he got injured today.
I'll be like, no, maybe this time. And then he just goes and gets injured, and it just annoys me so much. So I'm not gonna say anything about the longevity of this anymore. I'm just gonna focus on today's game. And today, I thought he was good. Like as you say, we saw the importance of recovery pace. There was moments where we needed a more proactive defender who would go out and turn off the fire, and he did that a lot of the time. And in a positional sense, he's so good. It's like he sniffs out the danger. It's in the right moment, and he makes the tackle. He's always been good at that, really. And this guy is the biggest waste of talent ever, really, because he's such a talented player. But then the injuries just don't help him, honestly. Like for me, I feel like he needs to leave United. Maybe go to a club. I don't know where they can help him better out with his injury record, because we clearly can't help him. And I feel like he needs to do that for the sake of his career, because it just ain't happening, man. He's always in the injury room. And then on the ball, I think he schooled Maguire, honestly. I've seen Maguire be good on the ball, but that was like when we first got him at Leicester. But on the ball, yes, we've seen a little of tried as well. With him, it just seems so natural, He was making runs into midfield, and yeah, really good performance for me. I'm gonna give him a 7.
Yeah, I think. I wish he could stay fit. That's all I can really say. I wish Bailly could stay fit. We wouldn't have these problems if Bailly could stay fit.
To be honest, I'm a bit disappointed we didn't see the Tanzania Bailly pair.
Yeah.
And just see, what that could be.
Yeah. But we kind of knew that Maguire is never getting rested, and clearly I think the one thing about Oli today showed that there is clearly something in this team that has crept up, whether it be in social media, news articles, just in news in general. There's clearly something going around in this team about winning a trophy and a winning mentality. I've seen Bruno speak about it. I've seen Oli speak about it. Paul Pogba speaking about it. I've seen Oli speak about it. I've seen Maguire speak about it. Luke Shaw, Matic. It seems like there's this growing frustration in this squad that's saying we have to win a trophy. That's just how it is. So it's a good mentality. You and I both said, if we get knocked out, it's like it is what it is. The pain from the Champions League.
But I remember Matt saying before the season started that this season he feels that we need to challenge for the league. So far, he seems to be right.
Even Luke Shaw said it, But it's good, we might have that opinion as fans, saying we don't care about the Carabao Cup. But it's good that our players are like, no, let's win everything, It's good that our players are thinking like that. So
I guess for them it'd be a great mental boost,
Yeah.
Winning a trophy.
It's like Oli says, this team needs to learn how to win.
Yeah, as much as us as fans, we look at it as Manchester United, the amazing team that's won trophy for so long. But this squad, really, they haven't really won that much. So I guess in that sense, maybe these trophies are important. But I'll stick by what I've said. I feel like I prioritize league games over these tournaments. The games in these tournaments, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's the opinion of most of the fans, maybe. But again, I'm not complaining if we win the trophy, innit? That trophy is a trophy for me. I'm not complaining, so we move. Axel Twanzebe, there's myths about whether or not this guy can play right back. I seen him today. This man is rapid. Yeah, I didn't know he was this quick. This guy is rapid. I thought him and Greenwood on that right hand side today destroyed Everton. I thought Twanzebe had defense on lockdown. Going forward, he looked way better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and the chemistry with Greenwood is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I thought him and Greenwood really complement. That's why I put those arrows on the ticks. I'm like, everything was right about that partnership for me today. But Axel today, I thought also great. I think he made one bad decision, and that was his tackle towards the end of the game, giving Bernard the free kick on the edge of the box. Just giving them a chance. But other than that, I love Axel. I've always loved Axel. I said he's strong, he's fast, he's very intelligent, he's got a leadership mentality, and I love Axel Twanzebe, and I thought today, beast, absolute beast, and he's rapid, like he is rapid quick. So 8 out of 10 for me to Axel Twanzebe.
To be honest, I didn't see it the way you saw it. I'll be completely honest with you. Going forward specifically, I didn't really see much. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I really didn't see him go forward a lot. Defensively, I can kind of agree. I think maybe it's the new dynamic. We're used to Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka, and Wan-Bissaka having to hold Lindelof's hand. And we didn't see any of that today. I felt like he stuck to his position.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. He stuck to his position. He didn't have to really protect Baye that much because Baye is so much more proactive than Lindelof is. And him sticking out there and just doing his job just made it a whole lot easier because there isn't that huge space left that we see with Wan-Bissaka. So in that sense, I think good defensive performance. But going forward, I didn't see it. And to be honest, I was going to give him a 6.5, but you've convinced me to move it up to a 7. Actually, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm going to give him a 6.5 because it ruins the rest of my ratings. 6.5.
I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't know. I think lots of people have mixed player ratings for this game. I think it was, if you see it negative, I think you will see it negative. If you see it positive, you'll see it positive. To me, honestly, I would have been the most unhappy, salty person ever if we didn't get a result because of Cavani today. I'll be honest with you. And even if we did get a result today, and Cavani didn't score, so let's just say it was just Martial scoring 1-1. I would have been hella salty. I wouldn't even lie to you. I would have been hella salty. But it is. I'm in a good mood now, so it is what it is. Matic, I thought again, Matic today, phenomenal. Showed his experience. It looked like he was rolling back the years today. Some of the runs he went forward, and I was like, damn, you're rolling back the years. I thought his passing today was the best I've seen it in a long while. I can't remember really a missed time pass from Matic, which was very, very unique, I would say, in this game today. Because like I said, Bruno, Pogba, lots of other players I felt gave the ball away cheaply. But I didn't really see Matic do that. So I thought it was a very experienced game from Matic. I think he showed some leadership, just calm head and held that CDM position. So I gave Matic an 8 out of 10. I thought he was absolutely great today. I can't really say something negative about Matic today.
I think till about the 60th minute he was phenomenal. I think, as you say, he didn't really misplace the ball. That defensive pivot, he has it locked really, and you can see it's his position. He knows exactly what to do. The dropping back into the in between the defenders, he does it perfectly. And as you say, from time to time, especially in the first 30 minutes, he push up. So complete performance for 60 minutes. After the 60th minute, I thought he misplaced a lot of balls, to be honest.
I remember one now that you mention it. I think it was towards the end of the game. He just kicked it out, just straight out for throwing. So I do remember that one.
Yeah, there was a couple, and it was offensive balls. I think he was trying to create something or make something happen because he needed a goal.
The irony is, that's something I've always, genuine, I'm like, Matic, when you and Clayton, maybe I don't know, I can't speak for Clayton, but I know you, like, no, I thought Matic was great today, give him an 8, and I'm like, I thought he could have done more, and then today he did that, so I think, now the roles are reversed, I don't like that Matic. Ironic, I like that Matic, so yeah.
But going forward, usually I've seen amazing things. Those balls, I've seen him do it before. It's not consistent. There's games that seems really good. There's games, I remember that Sheffield game, we hit the other pass to Greenwood, and Greenwood crossed it for Bruno Fernandes against Sheffield last season, during that run we had. But I thought today, offensively, in the last 30 or so minutes, it was a bit poor. But for most of the game, we did well, so I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Paul Pogba is a very interesting one, because evidently, I don't know if it's the Pogba fanboys, I'm one of them though, But I don't know if it's the like proper Pogba fanboy saying that this man had an insane world class performance today. Because I don't. I thought Paul Pogba was good. I don't think it was his world class performance. I thought he was a very lucky boy today. I think if Everton went so dizzy today, he would have been punished a lot for that. That touch of his. That turn thing, that slow thing. And I think today, it didn't suit him because every time Paul Pogba got the ball, he looked for that Rashford pass. Where he's just darting through or Martial run, and he only had really Greenwood. Cavani can't do it. Donny is not really that type of player. So I thought he was often looking for that pass. So, and then eventually when they came on, you could see it. But other than that, I thought Pogba was integral to the shape. I thought he kept the the midfield shape on the lockdown, and I do think his passing in general, bar that looking for that pass, was spot on. So and again, the work rate today actually from Pogba, I was quite impressed with. I thought Paul Pogba worked the hardest in this game, harder than I've seen him work in the other games before. And it seems like Paul Pogba is putting in these fairly decent performances, while his reputation in the fan base is decreasing. People are hating him because of his agent, and all of a sudden, when his love for with the fans is decreasing, he's playing well, not bad. He's playing pretty well. Maybe not his world class performance every game, but good enough. So yeah, I thought Paul Pogba was over average today. So I gave him a 7. Yeah, I thought Paul Pogba was decent.
Yeah, no, a little too late for someone. I won't lie to you. Like, I'll accept him being here for the next couple of months, but after that, this man must get out of my club. Honestly, I can't be asked. I'm not gonna forgive him. Honestly, it hasn't worked out, and he has a rash agent, and it's just a disaster. Really. But it's not. This is not about that. For 30 minutes, yeah, I thought he was world class. To be honest, I thought it was that Pogba who really doesn't. It's not about the final product, but he'll make the pass before the assist, and he was doing that really well. We're moving. He was really is an integral part of our transition. But after 30 minutes, to be honest, I felt like it was a bit hit and miss. He disappeared at times in the game. He lost the ball a couple of times, and I just didn't really see him regain it again. So obviously there was little moments here and there because it's Pogba, but then nothing like the first 30 minutes. So based on that, I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one. I've seen a lot of people say that Paul Pogba was arguably man of the match today, and that's why I'm asking, because I'm like, I don't know if I seen it. I thought it was great. I mean, not great, good. I don't know if he was man of the match content. I thought there was lots of other candidates. However, I'm gonna.
I guess some people might be lost in that.
Yeah,
the game
maybe.
ended there for some people.
Yeah, maybe. Bruno, I feel like I've been a bit generous to Bruno. Yeah, I won't lie to you. I gave him a 7. I don't know if I regret it because it's Bruno. I don't know if it's my bias, but yeah, Bruno's passing today. Yeah. I know it wasn't good. I know it wasn't there today. I wouldn't have played Bruno myself in this game today. I wouldn't have played Bruno. I would have definitely rested him, but he played. Yeah, I thought his passing was shite today. Awful passing today. But this man creates chances. He does create chances, and he's always looking to create the chance. I thought again, just like Paul Pogba, I thought he was good, but he suffered without Rashford and Martial. Looking for that thing. Cavani's there, but Bruno can't ping a long ball straight to Cavani because Cavani's gonna run on the end of it, beat all the defenders for pace, and put it away. I thought, his set piece delivery was pretty good today. I thought Bruno was good in that. You could see his leadership as normal with Bruno. And then towards, after that first goal went in from Cavani, I thought Bruno elevated his game. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, Bruno's turned up now. And then he hits the bar, and I was like, oh. And I was, when he hit the bar, I smiled. I'm like, how we got Bruno Fernandes, it's a dream. It's a dream how we stumbled upon this play. So I'm giving Bruno a 7. It might be, I put my hands up, might be a little bit biased, but yeah, I'm giving Bruno a 7.
Yeah, no, a bit of a mixed bag from Bruno, to be honest. Once again, I feel like first 30 or 20 minutes, amazing. Like everything's going through him because it's how it works in this club, Like all the creativity comes from Bruno, and he's the type of character who's able to carry that on his shoulders. And then there was a period where he just seemed to disappear. Yes, the transition would still move through him, but he wasn't as productive. You say he'd lose the ball a lot. And then again, after Cavani scored, or just before that, somehow the game is back. He's doing these crazy things. He hits the ball, as you said. So there's extremely mixed bag from Bruno. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. I think Bruno actually probably should get a 6. I don't know. I think when he hit the bar, just in my head, I was like, it was a goal. So I instantly, in my head, I was like, okay, 7.
I think it was an above average performance.
Yeah,
I don't think it was average. I don't think it was good,
yeah.
so to say.
Donny van de Beek playing on the left side
Interesting.
today. He's playing on the left wing side today. I mean, Donny can play
On the
everywhere, like I
curve,
said. Yeah, but like I said, Donny can probably play anywhere. You ask him to play centre back, he would probably play centre back for me. And we need Donny in this team. That's all I'm gonna say. We need to get Donny into this team because we see the midfield of Pogba, Bruno, Matic, and Donny today. Donny might not be in the midfield, but those 4 players all played today, and they played well. So it's a myth how they all can't play with each other. And I know Ollie's never gonna see it, and I know this is a once-off game. Even when he made his subs, he took off Donny van de Beek, which is ridiculous. I thought he was gonna surely take off Cavani. He had a stinker today. I don't even care that he had a stinker today. But Donny tackling was a bit. I don't know. That was a bit new. I know he does that a lot, but today it just looked like he was overdoing the tackling. Passing, he's very quick with it. I like his one-touch passes. You always get that from Donny. But yeah, other than that, he didn't do anything ridiculous. But again, I thought he held the shape well. I think asking a player of Donny to play at left wing showed a lot of maturity and quality of Donny van de Beek. It looks like his football IQ you'll always get. He's always tidy with his play. So yeah, I like Donny. So I'm also gonna give Donny a 7. I thought he was very tidy and above average. Could have had a goal actually. Should have had a goal. That Pogba pass. I thought he caught him off guard. But yeah, could have had a goal.
Maybe I might seem a bit biased here because I'm a Donny fan, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think it was consistent. But I felt like we saw world-class talent today. And by that I mean a player, as Marcus has put it many times. I don't know if you said it on the show, but a player who can move into any attacking position and still give a decent shift because he has that talent. And I thought we saw that today. I thought he was making a lot of good overlapping runs and sometimes just dropping into the midfield and helping out a lot there. And of course, the 1-2s, the interplay, the pass and go, he's brilliant at that. And he's not the natural left wing who's going to run at people and cross, but he was effective, much like a Juan Mata would be on the. So, yeah, but because of the lack of consistency, I'm going to give him a 7.5 instead of a 6.5 instead of a 7.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah, that would have been biased.
Yeah, that would have been full of bias. Donny it's a special one, boys. I think it's just he didn't want Donny. I think that's what it comes down to. But I don't think we've ever given Donny below a 6, whether he's in the 10, box to box, 8, left wing, right wing. We never give Donny less than a 6, I think. So it just shows the quality of player Donny van de Beek is. So yeah. I'm gonna leave the strikers. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the strikers for last because I think they're the most interesting. But Mason Greenwood.
Tell Marsha didn't even start.
I'm not having. Mason Greenwood, like I said with Axel, fantastic. I thought before the substitutions were made, if there was any hope, it was going to be Greenwood today. He was on it today. The skills, dropping back, receiving the ball, the passing. The runs, the runs for Pogba and Bruno to play that long ball. He was the only guy doing it. He's the only guy who can do it. He could have had an assist as well if Cavani just, he's not a choke artist. You could have had an assist. I thought, again, the link up with Twanzebe, I thought was great. I really enjoyed Mason Greenwood's performance today. It looked more like a winger performance than we usually see from Mason Greenwood. So I'm going to give Mason Greenwood a 7. I thought he was really on it. He could have potentially, no, he wouldn't have been my man of the match, but I think that if before the substitutions were made, he would have definitely been our best player in the forward line. So yeah.
I don't know what game he played, but I said that it was a few games ago, but I forgot which one it was. And I said he was very disruptive, and I think I'm going to describe him the same way today. I don't think there was much end product to it, but I think he was very disruptive. I didn't see a really good cross. I didn't see a really good finish, but
The
he
header.
moves around
Oh,
a
the
bit. He
header.
moves from
I don't know
both.
if you've seen the header. You see his ridiculous header. It went just wide. Like it was mad. It was
I don't
ridiculously mad. Like who
I
put
don't
in the
remember,
cross?
to be honest.
I think Bruno might have put in the cross, and like this header was like edge of the box. That's how far it was.
Really?
Like near post, edge of the box, that side. He hits it towards the far post, and it skims the post.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. So
Actually, I think I kind of remember that. Yeah. And if he scores that with the performance he gave, yeah, I'm definitely giving him.
if he
7.
scored that, that would be
But
goal
I
of the
feel like-
season for me. I won't even lie to you. I said that's my favorite type of goal.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But yeah, I just felt like there was no end product from him today. But as I said, he's a very good dribbler, you know, and he just causes havoc in defenses. So he's a player you want on the pitch because even if he doesn't score, he's still causing trouble. He's still pulling defenders apart, and I think he's really good at that. For me, this guy would play. Yes, he's young, but I'd play him as much as I can, and I'm okay with him playing on the right. I know a lot of people think he's a striker, but you know, I just think modern day wingers are like that. You know, they're not out and out wingers anymore. Like it's like playing strikers on the wing or something like that. So with that in mind, I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Yeah.
A lot of 6.5s.
Yeah, I think you in that bracket where it's like, yeah, we're good, but a little bit better than just average. But you know, we're not good. You know,
Yeah.
like you said. And I thought we were good, but it would have been a complete opposite end if we didn't get that result. Too. That's what I thought. If it would have been like the Sevilla game where we played really well and we bottled it. Yeah, that's what it would have been like. Yeah, and that's how slim the margins were today for me personally. You know. Yeah, Mason Greenwood is
Maguire
excellent.
7 turns to 5.
Yeah, Maguire 7
Bias
turns to
8 turns
5
to 6.
to 6. Yeah, Dino goes 5. Yeah, you know, there's little tweaks there.
Lol.
Yeah, but yeah, Mason and Twanzebe for me today was the best partnership today. By far, best partnership, you know. That right hand side of those two. I loved it. I could watch it the whole day. Now,
To be completely honest, I feel like I probably wasn't paying enough attention to it.
yeah, maybe. If you have a chance to watch the highlights, we'll watch the highlights. Maybe, you know, we'll speak about it a little bit the next show. The striker one, boy, I won't even lie to you. That Cavani rating was going to be... He wasn't going to be on the board, like I said. It was going to be like, who? You know, our classic thing. Cavani. Oh, who? Did he play today? I didn't know he was playing today. That's what it would have been like. I would have given him like a -1. Honestly, if he didn't score that goal, -1. But you know how football works. He scored the goal that changed the game, you know. So, and you know, it was written on the walls, you know. It was, like, of course he's going to score that goal. Like, of course, out of everyone in this team, he scores that goal. So, yeah, he is by far, I think, our worst player today, but also one of the most vital players today. So, yeah, I'm giving Cavani 7 literally just because he scored that goal. If he didn't score that goal, oh boy, I would have rinsed you. I was on Twitter, everything. I was like, take him off. Sub Cavani off. He's been awful. But yeah, that's just the way I say. What do you thought about Cavani today? Is it just me who think he was like ridiculously bad today? Bar that goal?
I'm struggling with these two, to be honest. I really am. Because who is more important here? The guy who gave the pass?
Oh, for me,
or the guy who
no
pulled that
doubt.
finish?
For me, there's no doubt who was the game changer today. But yeah, you speak.
Here's the thing, though. We had so many of those chances today. And to be honest, I don't think it was all Cavani. I think Cavani did miss a few in the first half, but I feel like at times it was more that he wasn't getting on the ball instead of him missing chances. But I feel like we missed a lot of chances today. And then Cavani actually scored one of them, you know? So would have Martial scored that chance if Cavani had passed? I don't know. But then
I don't think
that's
we
me
would've-
now saying goals.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would
That's not
have
me saying-
said in a hypothetical world, Martial, if he had to score it, he wouldn't have scored it like Cavani. I think we would have done the classic Martial, dribble a little bit more forward, go more wide, and then finesse top corner. That's how I think he would have done it. I don't think he would have done that. I don't think he would have done the first touch and then bang, left, bottom left corner, done.
In all honesty, I think Martial would have missed. Honestly, I think in his current form, I think Anthony Martial would have missed.
Oh.
And you're going to hate me for this.
He's got 6
You're
goal.
gonna hate me
He's
for
got
this.
6 goal contributions in 3 games. By the way, just say. By the way, Anthony Martial. By the way.
Okay, fine.
By the way, we back.
many has he
Boy.
scored
No, we
now?
back, boy.
How
I'm
many
not having.
besides-
I'm not having it. We back.
Besides assists, how many has he scored?
3. I think 3 or 2. 2. Sorry, my bad. 2. 2 goals, 4 assists.
Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's not going to like what I'm about to do right now. And I think I might be in the... but I think that goal is very important. I don't think a lot scored. So I'm forgetting everything else because that goal is so important. I'm giving Cavani 7.5 man of the match.
I mean, yeah, that's the opinion. Fair play. I honestly couldn't be asked about Cavani. I couldn't be asked. That man needed like 10 chances today to score that goal. 10. That's what I'm saying. The amount of chances Cavani had today were ridiculous. And I was even thinking, why couldn't just one of them fall to Greenwood? Why couldn't one of them fall to Greenwood? Or why couldn't Martial be on the pitch today? Because I'm pretty sure Martial would have put one away. And then, yeah.
I think I found a way to ease this. I'm just gonna give him 7.5, and I'm gonna give the next guy 7.5 as well. It's gonna be a tie from end of the match. That makes it easier for me.
Yeah, it'd be easier for you. For me, it's not even a question. Martial comes on, 26 minutes, goal, assist, and created our most chances in the game. Martial FC never left. One of my favorite players at Manchester United. Timo who? I don't know. I don't know who Timo is. Because I seen Timo miss a chance like that yesterday. And, fuck. Yeah. I was so happy when Martial scored that goal. It's like a zap sign to every one of you Martial haters. It was a zap sign in your face. I was even thinking, my fucking striker doesn't need 10 chances like Cavani. He just needs one. Ice in those veins, puts it in the corner. Fucking done. Changed the game. My man at the match. 9 out of 10. I love Martial. 50 million down the drain. But Tony Martial scores again. We move. 6 goal contributions in 3 games.
I think he came on and changed the game, He came on, he was very productive. He's dribbling. When he's in the mood, Tony can finish anyone. Like the dribbling was amazing. Really good assist. And I think Cavani's goal was more important, I won't lie, but he did score a goal. And he really changed the game. And as much as we don't win without Cavani, we don't win without Martial really. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5 and tie man of the match.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I won't have it. I thought Cavani was dog shit today, won't even lie to you. I think that goal saved his ass.
The thing is,
and I thought Martial brilliant.
At the end of the day, Cavani's a striker,
Yeah.
And his goal is really the telling goal today.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you leave Cavani on, isn't it? To get a goal like that. Winning mentality, he's been there, done that experience. But and I can always say hypothetically, Martial, if you were starting from the get-go, who knows? Like you said, Martial with his current form, maybe he just misses all of it, same like Cavani. You can never know. Mm-hmm. But that goal today, the fact that he only needed one chance, put a smile on my face. I won't lie to you. Put a smile. Oh, you Werner lovers, your Firmino, your Aguero. Fuck all of you guys. Martial is elite. He's elite. Whether it be
nice headache for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
And the fact, the crazy thing is that Cavani scored his goal from the right, and Martial scored his goal from the middle. It's like who's it's like I don't know, because Cavani clearly he was at the 9 for that most of the game, but clearly wasn't effective or something. So that I don't know.
Do you think it would have been you think if we got Sancho, we would have had a slight problem to the strikers? Or do you think Sancho would have scored enough goals that it's not a problem? Because if you sign Sancho, honestly, don't sign Cavani.
Oh, if you don't sign
Cavani, Igalo's starting tonight. That's what happens here.
Yeah, but I would say if we sign Sancho, I think our main front three would be Rashford, Martial, Sancho, and then Greenwood would be the replacement. You'd probably be our backup striker, like our official backup striker.
Okay, so you would have started tonight.
I think Greenwood.
Again, I can see that.
Or even worst case, you give Mata, Lingard, Dan James, all those guys a game as well. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't even think you can. You'd be forced to play Carlo.
I was never really completing the Sancho train. I just always felt like there's more important positions in this team.
There is. You go buy us a centre back like Bailly, who just stays fit, and we move. You go buy us like an Ndidi or Declan Rice, we move. Then we're serious about life. You're not making jokes out here. Freaking hell. But I don't want to see these donkeys, Maguire and Lindelof playing together, or some Scott when he wants to be good. Not even like once every derby game. That's what Scott is. It's once every time we have a derby, Scott is there. If we don't have a derby, Scott is the worst player this world has ever seen.
Interested.
Yeah, I ain't interested in Scott.
Mate, you're gonna see Lindelof at lunchtime on Saturday, Boxing Day.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You're gonna see that. Arguably the most interesting player rating of them all today. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Before we get into the rating, I'm gonna say this now. Am I still Ole out? Yes. Because as great as things are now, those wheels can fall off hella quickly. Get knocked out of that semi, lose to Leicester this Boxing Day, get knocked out of that semi against City. Oh, yeah. Then we're gonna start seeing. Then you start. I'm not trying to be negative. Ollie's great. Today, I felt Ollie got it 100% spot on. I think Ollie will be hella frustrated that it was only 2-0. I think he would have known, guys, you could have scored 6. Edo, whatever he calls Cavani, he was like, you could have had a first half hat trick, my boy. You know, if you were serious about life, you could have had a first half hat trick. I thought, yeah, so Ollie today, honestly, that's what I like to see. Like I said, in my opinion, I thought the team played extremely well. The team selection was almost perfect. It was almost perfect, bar Bruno, Maguire. The team lineup was perfect. So, and now we're through to the semi. So I'm actually going to give Ollie, yes, this, it's crazy that I'm going to give Ollie this. It's been so long since I've given Ollie a good rating. But yeah, I'm going to give Ollie an 8. I thought Ollie got it spot on. It's an 8 out of 10.
Jeez. Yeah. Like, definitely still Ollie out. But my main reason for being Ollie out is lack of productivity, lack of progress, and just stupid mistakes. And I was talking to Marcus the other day, and he kind of made me realize that if Ole makes top 4 again this year, he'll be the first manager to make top 4 back-to-back in a very long time. And I sat and thought about it. I'm like, okay, there's that. And on top of that, our Champions League group was very difficult. So, am I being harsh on Ole?
I'm not.
And I came to the conclusion. I came to the conclusion, maybe a little, but I'm going to stick with Ole out because I feel like we got knocked out of the Champions League.
That Champions League was a disgrace.
The group was tough. We got knocked out of the Champions League because of stupid decisions.
But we bottled it. We bottled it.
Yeah.
We had it in the back. We were on top of the group. Literally, if you just beat Istanbul that first game, we were through. That's it. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Stupid decisions. One, we have no defenders against Istanbul. No defenders.
No, none. No one's checking back.
Group is difficult. He doesn't start Fred, and
I don't know. Well, I don't know what it's because it's so depressing. I'm still not over. It's fucking.
Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. So the point is, I'm still definitely Ole out. But today, he did everything perfectly. Can't fault anything. Can't think of anything wrong. Yes, the team switched off a little, but I can't put too much of that on him. And at the end of the day, we recovered and won. So I'm gonna give Ole a 9 out of 10.
Ooh, a 9. That's good. I think that's probably one of the best audio ratings he's had in a long while. And I think that sums up United today. I thought, we're playing well, things are going good. I like this whole talk about the team, about the winning trophy mentality, how Ole has admitted that saying, Paul wants to win trophies, and he feels that he can do that at United. It's good things to say. It's the same thing like Bruno. Bruno said, I didn't come to Manchester United just for my first 12 months, which is good, which I wanted. But I came to Manchester to win trophies. Luke Shaw, Matic, Cavani probably was like, I might not be here to win trophies. I might just be here for a paycheck. But I still want to win trophies, My whole career has been based off, elite football. So Cavani will probably be feeling like that. And like I said, everyone, Maguire even speaking about winning a trophy. Like, a club like Manchester United is supposed to win trophies. Whether or not it's a trophy for them is the Carabao Cup, Europa League or FA Cup. I'm not going to say Premier League. I refuse to get sucked into that one. Whether it's any one of those things, fair play to them to win the trophy. Like I said, there's no chance. Okay. I'll end your hope.
No, man.
I'm ending your hope. I'm ending United fans. I love you all. You're my family. But please don't put too much of your emotional investment into us thinking we're gonna win the league. Don't. You will get hurt.
You get hurt.
That L against Leicester this weekend. It's over. It's over. You kissed it goodbye. You guys are gonna be serious about the title race. This is how you do it. You go beat Leicester this weekend, and then I think it's 3 games before Liverpool, 3 Premier League games before Liverpool. You have to win all of those games in a row, and then when you go to Liverpool, you beat Liverpool with that game in hand still. Then now we talk. Now so like 5 Premier League games in a row, including Leicester and Liverpool. You win those games. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's see where we are. But until then,
United, our last 5 or so games have been. But a title-winning team can do that for the next, And if you can't do that, we're not going to challenge.
And the crazy thing is, Ollie said something very good. I thought it was very good. He said, the team is playing well at the moment, and that's with Rashford, Greenwood, and Martial not necessarily on fire yet. And I was like, now that I'm thinking about it, Rashford's arguably okay. He's good, it's probably our most informed forward. But I can see what you mean by they're not all on fire. And I'm just thinking, you know what? If Greenwood, Martial, and Rashford start hitting the form of last season, and then Pogba, Bruno, Donny, and all our midfielders can keep their current form. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what the real problem is, though.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
all know.
them.
Yeah, it's that backline. Yeah, it's behind them. Because like I said,
Yeah.
from the midfield forward, title winners, back behind them, relegation candidates. That's what it is. Relegation candidates.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think our midfield and attack can win the title.
yeah.
Definitely.
I think if Bayu was fit, we could probably win the title as well. But that ain't happening.
Maybe.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, but I've given up hope. I was the biggest advocate.
And that's what I'm saying. It's games like this that it makes you hurt more. It's like, fuck, you're so good. You're clearly so good. You sort out all the problems. Why can't you just stay fit?
Dude.
Why must you go kill Richarlison? Oh, by the way, Richarlison, I hope you get well, boy. That didn't look good. Yeah, you didn't look like that.
But needs to calm down, bro.
Yeah. I
No,
apologize.
Richarlison's
I
not
don't.
good,
Yeah. I apologize, Richarlison. You're an Everton fan. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that was bad. And I'm sorry for it, but yeah.
It's so much like Pepe. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Or is it just me?
No, he's reckless. He's very reckless. But yeah, that's it, I guess. Is there anything else you really want to say? Big game coming up on the weekend, so.
We need to win, because if we don't win, it's United again. Like, they raised their hope, they snatched it back now to win a top 4 race again. Man City's above us. Oh my gosh, it'd just be horrible. So we need to win and just say, maybe we could do something special today. Maybe. It'll be I'll be saying maybe until like May, really, where I can see that we're clearly number 1 and we're gonna win the title.
Oh no, United need like a 6-point lead in the top, and I'll be like, okay, maybe we're safe. This club, I don't trust this club.
Yeah. But if I have to predict at the moment, can we win the title? I don't think so, to be honest. I think those defenders are too much of liabilities, to be honest. And yeah. But, hoping. It's all part of hope. It's all part of the game, just hope and just it just becomes a bit, what's the word, man? It just sucks the life out of it when we don't hope that we can do.
Yeah.
Especially when we're close up to the top. So, and especially for the players and the manager, I feel like from their point of view, they can't afford to look at it any other way. They need to go for it. So, yeah, we'll see. But to focus on the here and now, I think Leicester will be a great game, and I think we're better than them. I think if we play to our best, we should be.
Yeah. We'll speak about it in the preview like tomorrow, but if I'll end it off on this. If you guys really think we are in a title race, which we technically are, right? I'm not denying. But if you guys want to be serious about being in a title race, you have to go beat Leicester, no questions asked. Without a doubt, you have to beat Leicester. That game is third against second, with us having a game in hand. Do you have any idea how big that game is if we win it? That's like a 6-pointer. Because that's 3 points against them, we go above them, I think. And then we still got a game in hand, so we can go 6 points. I mean, simple maths,
When are we even going to play that game? I'm sick of this game in hand. I want Jose Mourinho team.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
And then also playing City in the semi-final. Yeah, let's right the wrongs, Ollie's been into like what now? His 4th semi-final now, and we haven't gotten through to the final once. So it's up to Ollie and this team. If this team, Ollie has the right. It seems like Ollie has a big mouth about trophies. This team has a big mouth about trophies. Okay, now do it though. Don't just have a big mouth. Paul Pogba, you say you want to win trophies. Be part of that team that wins the trophy. Bruno, same with you. Same with Luke Shaw, Matic, whoever, Martial, Rashford, whatever, Maguire. We as fans, we can only say what we say. You guys have to do it in the field, But yeah, I think it's been a good show. I think the Leicester preview is going to be hella exciting. It'll probably be tomorrow. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, like I said, do subscribe. Do comment down below your man of the match today. Smash a like if Martial was your man of the match today. Let us know if Cavani was your man of the match today. Let us know what you thought about the team performance. And yeah, from me myself, I mean myself and Maloto, we will check you in the next one.